Hi there, everyone, and welcome to season 2 of the Curious Collective podcast. So, this podcast is conversations designed for us, the conscious community, to create awareness around all those amazing holistic health practices that are out there in the world. So, join us and our guests to tap into their wisdom and knowledge and extract what you need to heal, transform, and live as your true soulful self. Hi, if you haven't met me before and it's the first time you've ever tuned in, I am Kate Chisholm, creator of this podcast and lover of life. I am so happy to be here for season 2 of what has been an integral part of my life. Just having these conversations, expanding this community, and really calling in those nuggets of wisdom through intuitive conversations with those that come on here. So tap back into season 1 to meet some amazing people, expand into their networks and learn more about yourself. So that's what this is about. And that's what I want to focus on this year moving forward, is using the holistic tools you gain through the wisdom of others to tap into the wisdom that's already within you. So my business is called The Power Within, and my focus is to help ignite the power within each and every one of you by helping you to see what it is that is hidden in there, the mystery, the magic, the medicine. So there are a lot of tools that I personally work with that I'll go into a bit more soon, but there's also a lot of tools that I bring to this podcast through conversations with other amazing souls who themselves have been on a journey, sometimes from the darkest depths of despair, to be now out there helping people and creating community and just shining so brightly that they are activating people to do the same for themselves. The main tools that I'm using at this stage, and I say at this stage because your medicine evolves as you do. So what I'm doing right now may not necessarily be what I'm doing in 6 to 12 months' time. And I'm okay with that, because as I grow and expand within myself, so then does the tools that I provide for others. So at the moment within my own practice, and I think it's so important to find what that practice is for yourself and become really connected to it. And again, it evolves. My practice is every single day I wake up and do breath connection. So a breath work session, deep, transformative belly breaths. So I suck through my nose into my belly, expanding it out, expanding through the rib cage, trying to get that breath as far up towards the heart as I can, and just sitting with whatever comes up in the body during that 10 minutes of breathing. So connecting to my own body through breath. When you are concentrating on your breath and your body, you drop out of the head, drop into the body, and you release tension that you might be holding. You release thoughts that no longer serve you, and you're honoring yourself by dedicating that time to be with you and your physical body here on this earth plane for that 10 minutes. If you're waking up, going straight onto social media, scrolling and focusing on other people's stuff, you're not putting yourself first. And you might see all through social media or wherever you are placing your attention, lots of people going on about self-love, self-care. This isn't just going out and having a massage. This is actually, I call it sitting with yourself, dropping into your body and finding out what it is that's coming up for you. And instead of going, oh, that's nice, next, and moving on, staying with that, working through that, and what some people refer to as doing the work. The tools you use to do that will differ from person to person to person. Everyone has such an individual approach. For myself, the tools after breath work are aromatherapy. I use essential oils to connect to my body. The metaphysical properties of the oils are amazing. Also, our limbic system is so great to connect to releasing emotions, connecting to the body, connecting to what we need to heal, to feel, and to move on through life. I also use this amazing device here, which if you're watching the video recording, you can see, but if you're listening, I'm holding up what's called a Healy, and it's a frequency device, a wellness device that helps to bring the body back into balance at the cellular level. So it uses frequency and resonance to bring the body back to balance. It is such a intricate and expansive device that I can't really even explain it in a couple of sentences. I could go into the depths of Healy and completely bamboozle you, or I could say it has been a complete transformation in my life. It has ignited parts of me I didn't even know existed, and it enables me to do the work on a much more efficient way because it's working with the body at the cellular level while I do the work on the surface level and the auric field, etc., etc. So if you're looking for something that can help you to tap into the physical, the mental, and the spiritual, this is a fantastic tool as well. So they're the sort of areas that I will be teaching this year, as well as the chakra system within the body, which is your energy centers. If you go back into season 1, I've done a podcast scattered amongst all of our amazing guests, one around aromatherapy. I've done one around chakras in general. And then I've been going into the chakra series. So you'll find one on the root chakra, sacral, and solar plexus. This year, I thought it very beautiful to start with the heart chakra being the bridge between the more earthly, physical centers into the more spiritual and etherical planes. So heart, compassion, love, forgiveness, empathy, all the beautiful divine qualities of the heart. And if you've listened to any of the work of Joe Dispenza and a lot of those amazing people working in the quantum space, they talk into the heart and heart coherence, and the heart being the center of the soul. And it really is like, for myself, I've been doing a lot of heart work, deep heart work, just to open and to be able to receive more. I, in the past, have been a person that loves to help others. So I help, and be of service to distract myself from actually feeling the things I need to feel on those deeper levels, and to be able to receive the help that I give, or to receive the advice that I give for myself, from myself, my higher self, the people closest to me. So the heart is always something that can be worked on, expanded, deepened, and is a beautiful thing. So I feel it really amazing that I will be doing my first session around the heart chakra. So that will be coming up in 2 weeks, episodes, and there is a massive lineup of amazing guests already coming on this year. So please join us throughout this year. Each week a new episode will be released. The Curious Collective podcast, soon to be released alongside of the podcast, is a community, an online community, as well as some face-to-face events for those that live here in Australia on the East Coast, where we can come together and do some of the deeper work around some of our guests. So say you've listened to a podcast and you've thought, wow, that was amazing, I got so much out of that. Those amazing guests will be dropping into this group, into this space, this paid community, and they'll be doing the deeper work around their teachings. Would that be numerology, kinesiology, craniosacral therapy, naturopathy? There's just an expansive wealth of knowledge within this amazing conscious community that we have. And I feel so blessed to be able to share that with each and every one of you. So thank you so much for tuning in to our first little episode of the year. And I look forward to rolling out the guests as we go, as we grow, as we feel and heal throughout this next 12 months. Thank you, everyone, for listening. As always, a big love to all of you. Bye.